OKC, and as the Thunder arrived earlier, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Jalen Williams.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. And there's a 3-second violation. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Doncic. Last game with 30, and the shot goes down.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
James passes to Hayes. And Doncic launches from deep. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Outside Reeves. Dort with a steal. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
They get it again. Outside Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Dort. Clock at 6. Pass to Hachimura. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And I think Lu Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
That's good from Dort. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort hits them both. Lakers trail by 6. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on Caruso. Here's James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Dort.
One shot.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, 26 points for him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
James outside. The 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Reeves in at the 2. And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Williams passes to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. To the inside. Wallace right side. From the corner. And he hits the jumper. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And as defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring, Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Vincent.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Here's Reeves following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Can't hit from in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Hartenstein with a screen on James. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Got it. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wiggins with a screen on Reeves. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Reeves. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Dort.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Out to Hachimura. There's the triple. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean they're ruling the rules? They're taking shots for every team every night, and they're still landing on top.
What's ruling the rules? Never heard that before.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Lakers trail by 7. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now, here is James. He's got 12. Hayes with a screen on Williams. Here's James. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Reeves. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
He misses the free throw.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
He hits the second from the line. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. That one falls. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Over the last few years, Hachimura has gotten more comfortable in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Ryan, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Finney Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Finney Smith passes to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 5. And there's James from the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder leading by 10. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Finney Smith. Caruso against Hayes. Back to Finney Smith. From deep, Reeves fires in the triple. Reeves has got 5.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Now here's Williams. He's marked by Finney Smith. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Outside, Williams. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. And there's the rejection. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And so in the game for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Thunder. LeBron going downhill. And the shot goes.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's James. Hachimura with a screen on Caruso. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Williams passes to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on Doncic. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Williams from long range drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Reeves. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Holmgren. Launches a three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 10.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Williams misses. Now Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.